Weeylite have sent me through the Ninja 300 light to take a look at. I've used it for the last few weeks and I have to say I'm really impressed with this light. Viltrox aren't paying me. This is just my independent review. They have supplied this light for me to just have a go with. So yeah, this is my honest opinion of it. It's very well built. There is some plastic in it on the front, so we've got some plastic here and on the back, but yeah, it's not a problem at all, to be honest with you. The weight's really good. The main thing that I like about the build quality is they haven't made it, if they made everything in metal then it would weigh quite a lot, so leaving the metal out means that we've got a lightweight light. I was a bit concerned at first because when you look at the light, you've only got this L-shaped bracket and it doesn't follow through, come to the other side. And yet the batteries, well, the batteries didn't come in the kit. I've got the batteries anyway, but I'll show you in a minute. The holder screws in this side. And I was a bit worried about the weight that would be on there, but it's all been fine. Everything tightens up really well, and it's a good little unit. So I'll just go through how the reflector goes on. So they sent me a reflector in the kit. Just clicks in, turns around. So that's the first time I've had the reflector off since I've been using it. I've been using it in this little studio. I've used it outside a little bit. So the reflector is really good. It channels the light forward and there isn't any spill. And it's got a pattern in there, so it's directing the light forward. Very powerful LED cob LED there. It's 5600K white balance, so you can't change the white balance of this LED light, but that's not a problem. I've been using it for photography and video, and comparing whether it would be any good to use with flash as well, because we're at 5600K, so we can balance it with our flash. And the main things I like about this unit is it's mains powered, so you've got a power supply, and you've also got the ability to put batteries on it. And I didn't get the batteries in the kit with it, but they did send through the holder, so I'll just show you how that goes on now. It's quite straightforward. You face it up and then you just turn it on. I think this is a great design because this little holder also acts as a battery charger. You can see it says in and out. Well, you can either have it charging in or you can have the power coming out of the batteries. Making a big deal out of this because I've got to stretch around the camera, but bear with me. It's easy when you can go straight to it. So you just tighten those on. There's no connection electrically, that's just there and they just clip in. You've got your lock at the top, and as I say, you've got out to let the power go out from the batteries to the main unit, and then in for charging. Underneath, you can't see it from this angle, it's also got USB-C, and then your batteries just slot in the top. So the batteries are I'll just line this up, bear with me. So we've got I use the Power Extra. These are equivalent of the Sony. They replace the Sony batteries. They're just cheaper, but I'll link to these in the description. I'll also put a resource page for all my lighting and different accessories in the description. So yeah, the batteries go on the side, which works really well. But you can see my concern at the beginning was that we'd have so much weight on that side, but they've engineered the clamp really well. So when we go round, this is solid, and there's also a piece of rubber between the teeth. So I've been using this actually upright like that and using it as a top-down light, and this is no problem at all with that. It's all worked fine, but that was the first concern, but not a problem. Let's just go back around the other side and I can show you the back. So we've got at the back, got a good screen. Now what you have to do is your 18 volt DC in can be from your power brick which they give you, or you just attach this little cable, bear with me, and now we have to flick it over to out, and the LCD screen changes over. I'll just do that again. I have to reach through the middle, click it to out. Now the power is going to go out from the batteries and we can switch it on. So the screen on the back is absolutely fine. I haven't been using the back, to be honest with you, because they've actually got an app, and I've been using it on the iPhone to dim it. So I've been using this light really simply. It's a 5600K light, nice and simple, and I've just been using the app to bring it up to 100%, and then just tweaking it really. So really simple setup. I won't go into every setting on this light in this video, but you've got different channels, so you can have different lights. You can have 4 of these set up, and you can have them on different channels, and you can dim them independently with the app. You can also have different effects for video in the menu. You can turn the fan off as well, which is good. If you are going to do that, what I would say to you is when you're setting up, leave the fan on if you're going to use it for video, and then just flick it off at the end just before you do the take. So the fan's there for a reason. You've got a lot of fans going on now. I should think you've got fan noise from behind on this mic and in front now. So if you're using it for video, then I think that's a real bonus, that you can just flick the fan off in the menu and then do your take. So that's really good. So it's a great all-round light. Whoever's designed this light has thought of everything really. I've also got a really good bag for it, and you can fit everything inside it. I'm really impressed with the bag. The power supply is a bit on the large side, I have to say. There's a power brick, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, I mainly use it with the batteries, so try and get the kit. There's a big kit with all the batteries. I believe there's a remote control in there. Take a look on their website. I'll link below, and you can take a look at it. So yeah, that's my Weeylite introduction and review. I can say that I do recommend this product. I'm going to carry on using it. It's going to be my main light in this studio, and we're going to see how we get on. So most of the things you're going to see from now on this channel are going to be just used in this one light. We'll see how we get on. One other thing I'll mention that is a big thing in the kit is that you get an adapter to turn the small, I'll show you, let me turn it off so we don't blind myself, which is well worth having. You can use the adapter on the front of the light to turn it into a Bowens mount. So that's a full-size Bowens mount. Now what that means, that opens up to so many accessories, newer, all different makes. Amazon, it literally becomes a treasure trove for you because there's so many very low priced accessories you'll then be able to put on the front. And as I say, you'll be able to use your accessories with the Bowens mount, and you'll also be able to adapt your flash guns to Bowens as well. So it really is a good system when you start thinking of it as your main system and larger. So constant light sources are very, very good to have, because obviously I'm doing some video now and also mainly doing photography. But yeah, having a light that you can use both for is excellent. So we'll leave it there for now. Links are all in the description.